WWE just made the biggest mistake in wrestling history. Roman Reigns double champion again. Are you kidding me right now? December 5, 2025 will go down as the day WWE completely destroyed everything they've built over the past year. Roman Reigns, yes, that Roman Reigns, just walked out with both the Undisputed Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. 2 belts. 1 man. And if you're not absolutely furious right now, you haven't been paying attention. Drop your rage in the comments right now because this is the most disrespectful decision WWE has made in years. And before you go anywhere, smash the like button and subscribe because you need to hear why this is either the worst booking decision of 2025 or secretly the most brilliant move WWE has ever made. But I'm warning you, what I'm about to reveal will make your blood boil. Let me paint you the picture of last night's catastrophe. Roman Reigns, the man who held the championship hostage for 1,316 days, the man who appeared on TV maybe twice a month while champions on other brands were grinding every single week, he just won both world titles in one night. How did this happen? Well, buckle up because the carnage started early. First, Roman defeated Cody Rhodes, yes, the American Nightmare, the man who finally ended the bloodline tyranny at WrestleMania 40, to capture the Undisputed Championship. The match that was supposed to be Cody's crowning moment of his title reign turned into a nightmare. And if that wasn't enough to make you throw your remote through your TV, Roman then went on to defeat Gunther later that same night to claim the World Heavyweight Championship. Let that sink in. Gunther, the ring general, the man who dominated for over 600 days as Intercontinental Champion, the most legitimate wrestler WWE has had in a decade, pinned by Roman Reigns. In the same night Roman already won another World Championship. Now I know what you're thinking, and trust me, I had the same reaction. The exact same rage you're feeling right now, I felt it too. Comment below and tell me if you think WWE just killed their entire product because I need to know I'm not going crazy here. And if you're still watching, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with this absolute travesty. The Cody Rhodes match was an absolute war. These two have history that runs deep. Cody, the man who left WWE, built himself into a megastar, came back and fulfilled his father's legacy by beating Roman at WrestleMania 40, he fought like his life depended on it. For 38 minutes, these two beat the living hell out of each other. Cody hit 2 crossroads. 2. The move that beat Roman at WrestleMania. But Roman kicked out. Then came the bloodline interference that we all saw coming from a mile away. Solo Siko's music hit, and the entire arena knew exactly what was about to happen. But here's where it gets interesting. Jimmy USO ran down to even the odds, trying to protect Cody. The same Jimmy USO who was part of Roman's bloodline for years. But then, and this is where WWE either lost their minds or became geniuses, GUSO's music hit. The crowd erupted. GUSO, the one who turned on Roman, the one who stood up for himself, was coming to save the day, right? Wrong. G super kicked Cody Rhodes right in the face. The betrayal of the century. The place went silent. Then Roman hit the spear. 1, 2, 3. New Undisputed Champion. If you're screaming at your screen right now, good. That means you're a real wrestling fan. Let me know in the comments if you think GUSO just made the biggest mistake of his career or if this was the reunion we never knew we needed. And seriously, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're WWE Reporter, we bring you the truth that nobody else will talk about. But wait, it gets worse. Or better. I honestly don't even know anymore, and I've been covering WWE for years. The World Heavyweight Championship match with Gunther was scheduled as the main event. Now, Gunther had been dominant as champion. He's beaten everyone. Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre multiple times. This man is unbeatable. He represents everything wrestling should be. Stiff, technical, legitimate, no nonsense. Just pure wrestling excellence. Roman Reigns came out for this match already having wrestled 38 minutes earlier in the night. He should have been exhausted. He should have been vulnerable. This should have been Gunther's moment to absolutely destroy the tribal chief and prove that the old regime is done. For 25 minutes, Gunther did exactly that. He chopped Roman's chest until it looked like raw meat. He locked in submissions that would make grown men tap in seconds. Roman was selling exhaustion perfectly, or maybe he was actually exhausted, who knows at this point. Gunther hit the powerbomb. Roman kicked out at 1. The disrespect to Gunther's finishing move was unreal. Then the unthinkable happened. Paul Heyman, who we haven't seen align with Roman in months, walked down the ramp. The distraction was enough. Roman hit a Superman punch. Then another. Gunther was staggered. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is now a double champion. Are you kidding me, WWE? Seriously? Comment right now and tell me if you're canceling your Peacock subscription, because I guarantee half of you are considering it. And if you're somehow still invested in this storyline, hit that like button and let me know why, because I need someone to explain this to me. Here's why everyone is furious, and rightfully so. WWE spent the last year, the entire year, building up new stars. Cody Rhodes was finally getting his moment as the guy. Gunther was being positioned as the final boss of WWE, the man who could legitimately beat anyone. We had fresh matchups. We had exciting television. We had hoped that WWE was moving beyond the Roman Reigns era. And in one night, they threw it all away. In one night, Roman Reigns is back on top with not one but 2 championships. We're right back where we started. It's 2023 all over again, except somehow worse because now he has both belts. The WWE universe is split right down the middle on this. Half the fans are saying this is the worst booking decision since WrestleMania 9 when Hulk Hogan beat Yokozuna in 22 seconds. The other half are saying this is the beginning of the greatest storyline WWE has ever told. And you know what? They might both be right. Let me break down the case for why this is terrible. Roman Reigns already had his record-breaking reign. He already main event WrestleMania multiple times. He already beat everyone there is to beat. Giving him both championships means we're going to see the same matches we've seen before. Cody will want his rematch. Drew McIntyre is going to demand his shot. CM Punk is probably circling like a shark. We've seen all these matches. We've done this dance already. More importantly, this makes everyone else look weak. Cody Rhodes, who beat Roman at WrestleMania 40, just lost to him clean in the middle of the ring. What does that say about Cody's reign? That it was a fluke? That Roman let him win? That's not how you build a champion. And Gunther, oh man, Gunther, the most protected wrestler on the roster, just got pinned after Roman wrestled a full match earlier. Gunther looks like he can't beat a guy who's already tired. That's devastating for his character. But here's the flip side, and hear me out before you destroy me in the comments. What if this is actually genius? What if WWE is setting up the biggest babyface victory in wrestling history? Think about it. Roman Reigns holding both championships hostage means everyone has a reason to come after him. Every single wrestler on the roster now has a legitimate claim to challenge Roman. The storyline possibilities are endless. You could have Raw and SmackDown stars forming alliances to take him down. You could have a Royal Rumble where the stakes have never been higher. You could have WrestleMania 41 where someone finally defeats Roman Reigns and unifies the titles properly. And let's talk about the Bloodline reunion, because that's what this really is, isn't it? GUSO turning on Cody, Paul Heyman coming back, the Bloodline is together again. But this time it's different. Jimmy and G are equals with Roman now, not servants. This could be the Bloodline's final chapter, their redemption arc, their last run before they eventually implode one final time. The heat Roman is going to get is going to be nuclear. And isn't that what we want? A heel we actually hate? Someone we desperately want to see lose? We haven't had that in years. Everyone loves the villains now. Everyone cheers for the bad guys. But Roman Reigns holding both championships hostage? That's old school heat. That's genuine disgust from the fans. That's money. WWE knows exactly what they're doing with social media. This decision has wrestling Twitter absolutely melting down right now. Every wrestling news site is covering this. Every YouTube channel is making videos about it. We're talking about WWE. Everyone is talking about WWE. And in the attention economy, that's all that matters. So here's my prediction, and you need to stick around until the end because this is going to blow your mind. Roman Reigns holds both championships until WrestleMania 41. He defends them in separate matches on both nights. And here's the kicker, he loses both titles on the same weekend. One on Saturday, one on Sunday. The ultimate fall from grace. The complete destruction of the tribal chief. His final stand ends in absolute failure. Who beats him? My money is on Cody Rhodes getting his revenge and taking back the Undisputed Championship. And the World Heavyweight Championship? That's going to someone unexpected. Maybe LA Knight finally gets his moment. Maybe it's a returning Drew McIntyre who's more vicious than ever. Or maybe, just maybe, it's someone who hasn't even challenged for it yet. But until WrestleMania, we're going to suffer through Roman Reigns appearing once a month, holding both titles, making everyone else look secondary. Unless, and this is the only way this works, unless Roman actually shows up every week. If Roman is on both Raw and SmackDown every single week defending these titles, fighting everyone, actually being a fighting champion with both belts, then maybe this works. Maybe this becomes the most legendary run in WWE history. Comment below and tell me, are you done with WWE after this? Or are you more invested than ever? Are you team "this is terrible booking" or team "trust the process"? Because the wrestling world is divided and I need to know where WWE reporters' audience stands. And let's address the elephant in the room: what happens to the roster now? Cody Rhodes just lost his championship. Does he spiral? Does he become desperate? Does he become the very thing he fought against? Gunther suffered his first clean loss in years. Does the ring general become ruthless trying to get his title back? These character developments could be incredible if WWE doesn't drop the ball. The match quality last night was absolutely insane though. I have to give credit where it's due. Roman Reigns proved he can still go in the ring. Both matches were legitimate Match of the Year candidates. If nothing else, we got incredible wrestling. But is great wrestling enough when the storyline makes no sense? Look, here's the bottom line. December 5, 2025 either saved WWE or destroyed it. There's no middle ground here. Either this leads to the greatest payoff in wrestling history, or it's the beginning of the end of WWE's current hot streak. We won't know for months. Maybe not until WrestleMania 41. But right now, in this moment, the wrestling world is chaos. One thing's for sure, you cannot miss a single episode of WWE programming from here on out. Every Raw, every SmackDown, every premium live event matters now. This story is going to explode one way or another, and when it does, you'll want to say you were there from the beginning. So do me a favor, if this video got you fired up, if you're ready to argue in the comments, if you're invested in where this storyline goes, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our coverage of every single development in this story. And drop a like if you made it this far because you're a real one. The Roman Reigns double championship era has begun. God help us all.